Do we have an ethical responsibility to help climate refugees? Imagine a world where millions of people are forced to leave their homes because the land they live on is no longer livable. This is not a distant future but a reality caused by climate change. As sea levels rise, droughts worsen, and storms become more intense, many communities face displacement. These individuals are often called climate refugees, but the term is not officially recognized in international law. From an ethical point of view, many argue we do have a duty to help them. Climate refugees are usually people who have contributed very little to causing climate change but suffer its worst effects. Wealthier nations and societies with high historical emissions have a moral obligation to assist because of their greater responsibility. This idea is rooted in the principle of justice, which says fairness should guide how we respond to those most impacted. Helping climate refugees also aligns with the principle of beneficence, which means acting to do good and prevent harm. Providing aid, shelter, and support can save lives and improve well-being. It is also about respecting human dignity and recognizing that everyone deserves safety and basic needs like food and water. Since climate change impacts our global and cross borders, helping climate refugees becomes a shared human challenge. Ethical frameworks that focus on solidarity and human rights encourage countries to work together. Assisting displaced people is not just about charity. It's about protecting vulnerable individuals from harm beyond their control. The challenge is that international law does not clearly define or protect climate refugees. Most displaced people move within their own countries, and current refugee laws focus on persecution, not environmental causes. Still, the growing number of climate-induced displacements, potentially reaching hundreds of millions by the middle of this century, creates a moral call to action. Practically, this means providing immediate aid like food, shelter, and healthcare to those displaced. It also involves supporting efforts to adapt and build resilience in vulnerable regions to prevent displacement. Developing legal frameworks that recognize climate displacement and creating policies for international cooperation are essential steps. Countries that have contributed most to climate change should share responsibility fairly. Addressing the root causes of climate change through reducing emissions is also part of the ethical picture. By doing so, we can prevent further displacement and protect future generations. In the end, helping climate refugees is about justice, compassion, and shared responsibility. The scale of climate displacement is a societal challenge that demands moral action and cooperation from all nations. It's not just about responding to a crisis but about standing up for the rights and dignity of people affected by something we all have a role in causing.